Where's all my oldies? Y'all know. If y'all know, y'all know about this. Y'all ready for this video? I think y'all ready. So, let's get into it. Welcome back, my Lab Nation members. It's been a minute since we did the little lit session, so I had to do it. But for today's video, I was on Twitter one day and I decided to ask all my business owners a question. I will put the question here. So I asked the Twitter business owners, I said, what's one thing you learned about doing the pop-up events? And baby, these replies really did it for me. Let me tell y'all. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read it from my iPad because it was just a lot of replies. Okay, so one person, the first person that replied, said connect with the other business owners and walk around. Now, listen, I agree with this full-heartedly, because if you just sitting at your table and you're not really ready to talk to the other people or the other vendors, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, why aren't you being interactive? Like, you have to be a people's person at these vendor events. Like, that's really 101. Like, be friendly, don't be rude. Okay. Next, somebody said make sure the pop-up shops have some sort of relation of what you're selling. So I agree with this also, because I'd have been to an event, and I hope she don't watch my video, but I went to an event and it was just out of my territory. Like, it was just way beyond, like, no, never again. I'm not here to bash, but like that, I should have asked questions on my end about what the show, where the show was, what the other vendors were selling, all of that. And I just didn't, because I thought it was going to be good for me to do. Anyways, next, somebody said it was great for networking for them. I agree there, because yes, most definitely was great. And then somebody else said they are definitely a hit or miss, but if you stay consistent, you will begin to meet dope people who you can give tips and tricks on entrepreneurship in general. Now, baby, I love this reply. I was here for it. That right there was a top tire, because not all pop-up events are going to be, oh, you make the $400 or the $300. Some of them are going to be slow, and some is going to be a complete miss. But for me personally, it's really about the experience of me getting out there and knowing that I did try. So that reply, that comment right there, that did it. So somebody else said presentation is key. People will stop if your prices and products are clear to see. Don't have too much going on, and always be ready to have lots of transactions going by so you don't miss people walking by. This one was a top tire too. I know I said the other one was a top tire, but that one was most definitely a top tire. Cause listen, I had to learn from my first pop-up show. I don't have any pictures of that one, but my table was quite busy. Yes, I had people coming to my table, but if I can redo my first show over, I will most definitely organize the table a lot better. I'm learning as I go though, but like, having a busy table, that one's for the books. Not gonna lie, but we're going forward. Somebody else said, no matter how big or small the crowd is, network, introduce yourself, give business cards, make people remember you and your brand, and the support will continue long after it's over. Now, this goes back to the other comment that I read. You can't sit and be in your own world when you're doing these events. Like, you have to get up, speak, and even if it's to the other vendors, like, at least be polite. Like, don't just sit at your own table, y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I do have another pop-up event Saturday, so I will vlog for you guys. But until next time, the Lab Nation, see you guys soon. Peace.